Ladies and gentlemen, the best pack grind in FC25 has landed, and I'm here to show you exactly what you need to do to get all your favorite tots. We have unlimited 82 times 20s, and once you've got one, it is very easy to get more. And all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below and subscribe. And as usual, if you want to build a team around the Bangers You pack, well, if you can't afford your favorite players and trading to them just isn't realistic, and of course you don't want to give EA money, then Playhub.com is exactly what you need. They take the company from the equation and has you buying coins directly off other players, which means you get far cheaper prices as well. You can buy and sell from the same account, so whether you want to buy your favorite player or you pack someone insane and you want to sell them, Playhub has you covered. Playhub protects both you and the seller, so every single transaction is 100% secure, and you can finally get your favorite players without breaking the bank. Make sure to use my link in the description and enjoy your new team. So look, on this one, I am going to cut to the chase. It is very, very simple. We have two 82 times 20 types. Both of them have different requirements, which means if you want to do this one because you have these in your club, you can start with this. If you can complete any of them to start off with, you're in a much better position than those who can't. For this one, you actually only need in total 6 players. An 87, an 88, you need 2 89s and 2 90s. So overall, very, very simple requirements. And then we have this one, almost the polar opposite. We have 5 85s and 4 86s. So basically, in your club right now, you should be able to do one of them. You will hopefully be able to do one. Now, I've done 2 to give you an idea of what these are going to be looking like, and I'm also going to show you how you would build up from nothing to do these. So here is pack number 1. Okay, wait, we'll try that again. Here is pack number 1. We've got 82 times 20. We of course have a walkout. Ideally, we'd want a walkout in every single one of these. As you guys know, it's not necessarily guaranteed. One walkout is a little bit of a scary result. Now, of course, we don't want to waste them. We're going to get them in the grind before we open the next. Now, as for the bronze side of things, I'm going to make this simple because a lot of you guys are going to know this. If you don't worry, I will answer any questions below. The actual 8220 that comes out of these, they don't differ at all, so you can't really see the difference between the two of them. What we're going to really want to do here is build up any of the 83 14s and 85 5s initially, because that's what's going to get us these two. So whatever you get out of those packs essentially is going to go towards one of these. You can do them kind of 2 at a time. Once you've built up, I would say 4 or 5 of these 8220s, they are incredibly repeatable, because whatever you get, you can put it into something else to repeat it. And obviously we've got that crafting grind, we've got these League 1 tots upgrades, we've got all these other things that we can use where you can get rid of this dupe storage. So first of all, the 83-14, I'm going to do one of these and I'm going to use a low-end team of the season to get this one done. So basically, we're going to check the dupe storage, we're going to see where I've got some of these crappy tots, and hopefully I've got one left over. As you can see, we do have a 92, which is ideal. We're then going to go gold rare, and we are going to go for, ideally, we realistically want 82s as the max for this one, because we know with what we've already got there, 82s are going to work. So that line is not looking great. We're going to pop this to 83s. We might overdo the rating a little bit, hopefully not too much. Luckily, we've got a Newcastle player in there. That's actually exactly what we want. So we want to go back to the storage, go to a max of 84, and we're just going to slot a few of these in. So no matter what, we are clearing at least 11 players from the storage. I can fill out those other players back in. And what's best to do at this point is to double up, just so that you're guaranteeing that you've got enough space. Now, obviously, in the build up to this, you would do the super bronze, and we'll go over there just to discuss it, the daily bronze, and then the super bronze. So the reason you'll do both of those is because both of those give you a ton of bronzes, and then you can just go and do all of the crafting upgrades, which we have down at the end here. So you've got your grind first, you use your bronze players in this SBC. Obviously, it's 1 bronze per super bronze or bronze pack. So if we clear this, bronze, high to low, this is going to fill out my bronzes. Now, I did just do one of these. Evidently, I've got a ton of these bronzes available, so we can just keep going. Literally every single time we go in, we repeat this process, and I'm getting these grind packs out. These are building up the lower end of my fodder. Now, obviously, what I do next is what's actually going to build out the higher end. We put everything from the grind into the crafting upgrade, and the good thing about the crafting upgrade, luckily you actually get walkouts, team of the seasons, and the likes in those as well. So while you're doing that crafting upgrade, which is just building up your, ideally, mostly 83s, 84s, 85s, getting that lower end done, you will get the odd tots, you will get the odd banger card that you could also use in some of these higher SBCs. So it's very easy to work your way up to an 83-14, and when you get to the 83-14, that's when you are gonna be able to push towards those higher SBCs instantly. Now, bear in mind, obviously, I'm using a team of the season in the 8314s. You do not want to do that. Now, you are going to see me put some team of the seasons in these SBCs. This is a do as I say and not as I do scenario. The reason that we are going for this specifically is because I have so many of them available. Yes, I can go and build what I'm telling you to do, a team of the week upgrade, which will then get me a team of the week player, but that wastes a lot of 83s and 84s. At this point, I can lower weight the back end of this SBC, so basically use lower cards and then just put in a team of the season. At the moment, team of the seasons don't have a huge value. Yes, I can put them in the 93 tops icon pack, 93 icon pack. Yes, I can waste them there, and I probably will, but I've got so many that this route is better for me. Now, obviously, what's good about these 8220s that we're working towards is they also give you the ability to complete your 85 player picks as well. They also give you the ability to complete your combo upgrades. Now, you can actually go for the 85 combo upgrade or the 8314 when you're trying to build towards the 8220, but the 8314 is higher fodder back. Even if it's low end, it's higher result back, so it makes more sense to go for that first. The 85.5, even though you actually do get quite good packs out of them, could be, if it's a dud, just a few 85s and a lot less player volume. And I wouldn't always say I'm a player volume guy, but I think in this scenario it's better, especially with what you're working towards. And as you can see, these 8314s absolutely get me those cards that I'm going to use in these 8220s. If you do get to the point where your dupe storage is filled and you've got nothing to do with it, I would just go ahead and find the icon pick and start filling out bits from there. It's probably the easiest route to go down. If you don't have any 85s, as I don't there, just go for one of these like higher rated squads, or even actually, that's probably not a bad idea. Fill this out with an 84 squad, ignore the position there and fill that out with an 84 squad, and then just heavy end it. I mean, I put min 84, not max 84. That's why that looks ridiculous. So we'll fill it out with a 84 rated squad, not a ridiculous bonkers squad that was. And then, to be fair, even that Bale that I've got in the dupe storage and a couple of players like that, just getting them in here. Obviously, I know it's high end in it, but where my storage is so ridiculous at the minute, I'm going to avoid using some of the ratings that are required for these SBCs. But when I've got specials like him, we can just slot these in. Okay, so Lazazu makes it instantly, Angera does as well, does Bale. Brilliant. So I literally can put a 90 rated card in there, and that is me sorted. I don't need to do anything else. And yes, admittedly, that's probably a little bit more than what I need, but the other cards that I can put in there that would be more on the mark are needed elsewhere, so it makes more sense to do it this way. Now let's pop open that second one. Now, we haven't seen blue throughout this whole video, which I think 8220, just 20 rated cards is absolutely a war crime. That is just terrible, but we'll accept it for now and we'll complain about it later because we've got more grinding to do. Now, obviously, if you do get one like that, it's very difficult to use that to repeat the SBC. Obviously, what I've got there, I can't use in anything. That is, as far as sucky packs go, that is pretty much the worst possible result. So what I would draw my attention to is probably them player picks now. I'm going to remove these off so I don't have to skip through them. Probably the player picks or some sort of guaranteed sort of tots pack, just to make me feel a bit better. So we've got an 83 squad there. We obviously need to add 85s and 86s in here, or I can just really heavyweight this one. That is probably the easiest way to do it when you've got way more of those pieces of fodder. So as you can see there, 189. The amount of Odegaards I've got on my transfer list is insane. And it clears out the dupe storage. We've got 2 of 5, 2 of 3, 85 plus. Obviously, it's not amazing, but it gives me back more of those bits of fodder that we can then reuse. Now, this is truly an unlimited method. We've got the Premium Mixed League in the back there. We've got the crafting upgrade. We've got the grind upgrade. There are so many bits to this that all work together very, very well. And because there is so many upgrades out right now, when you've got done with one, you can move on to another. When one's not working, you can move on to another. And because it gives you such high volume, you've got that ability to go through any of those other upgrades. Now, the other thing you want to do because of high volume is subscribe to this channel. We have dropped a total, I believe, of 3 or 4 videos today. If it was 3, it was meant to be 4, and the 4th will be coming tomorrow. But tomorrow will be a double or triple upload day. We've got a short coming as well. What more could you want from this channel? So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.